Well students, just now I explained you how to prepare revaluation account. What are the items will come under debit side and why they have to take under debit side, and what are the things which comes under credit side and the reasons. Now let's move on to the next ledger account, that is partners capital account. I told you many times in this lesson we have 4 cases based on goodwill. Case number 1, goodwill bring return in the business, goodwill bring withdrawn by the old partners, goodwill raised return in the business, goodwill raised written off by the old partners. Now I am going to explain the first case, that is case number 1, goodwill bring and retain in the business. Case number 1, goodwill bring and retain in the business. And let's have look at the partners capital account, how to prepare partners capital account under first case. Now the second ledger account, that is partners capital account. In partners capital account, the maximum items appears under credit side, maximum items. I have written on the board what are the maximum adjustments and items that comes in partners capital account. Except these, no single entry comes in partners capital account. These are the maximum. If you properly understand this format, definitely you can solve any kind of problems. Now look at the format and where they comes in. In partners capital account, credit side, the first item is balance brought down. Where it will be balance brought down will be given in the balance sheet. I mean, you have a question, in your question balance sheet is given. In balance sheet, look at liability side. Under liability side, you can find capitals. Capitals of only old partners. Such capitals should be written here. I have taken 2 partners as example, X and Y. These 2 are old partners. In old balance sheet, the capitals of X is given, that is certain amount, and Y is given Y's amount. But I have not written anything on the Z's column. The reason is Z is a new partner. His capital is not given in the old balance sheet. In old balance sheet, only old partners' capitals are given. That's why you have to take only X and Y's capital. Next, general reserve. GR stands for general reserve. Because of the space constraint, I have written in short form general reserve and reserve fund. This general reserve and reserve fund is also given in the balance sheet liability side. But it is not be given like balance brought down. In case of balance brought down, capitals will be given separately. X capital is separate and Y's capital is separate. But in case of general reserve, the general reserve amount is single amount, but that amount should be divided into 2 partners in their old ratio. Remember, in their old ratio. For example, 3:2. The general reserve or reserve fund should be distributed among old partners in their old ratio. For example, if general reserve is 5,000, this 5,000 is distributed to X and Y in 3:2 ratio. 5,000 into 3:2, 3 by 5. How do we get 5? 3 plus 2 is called 5. What is the logic behind this 5? It means the entire amount should be divided by 5 parts. Among 5 parts, 3 parts will be given to X and remaining 2 parts should be given to Y. You can do it in any ratio. But remember one thing, if the ratio is given, you should add all those ratios, and whenever you are distributing amount to each partner, the respective partner's ratio should be divided by total ratios, that is 3 by 5. If 5 into 3 by 5, you will get 3000. That 3000 should be written here. And 5000 into 2 by 5, you will get 2000, that is 2000. See now, general reserve is 5000. Out of 5000, 3000 is given to X and remaining 2000 is given to Y. This happens because of the ratio, that is old ratio. So where old ratio is given? Where to find out it? Even this old ratio is given in the question only. We can search it. Then move on to the next adjustment, that is profit and loss account. This is called undistributed profit. You need it for future chapters. In case of death of a partner, you will get undistributed profit. There you should have a knowledge about undistributed profit. This P&L account will appear or is appeared in balance sheet. Sometimes P&L appears under asset side, sometimes it appears under liability side. There is a chances of appearing both the sides. It is not like a balance sheet, balance brought down and general reserve. These two compulsorily appears liability side only. But P&L account, it may appear any side. Either it may be asset side or liability side. If P&L account appears under liability side, it comes under credit side. Here that is, I have written here, balance sheet, liability side. If P&L appears in balance sheet, liability side, that should be taken under credit side. Again, this amount will be distributed to only 2 partners, they are old partners, in the old ratio. As I told you earlier, in case of general reserve, how you distribute general reserve, in the same manner you have to distribute P&L to the old partners, that is 3:2 ratio. Next, fourth item, by cash or bank account. This is given in adjustment. In adjustment, you will find, definitely will find, because it is admission case. In every problem, whenever the partner enters into the business, he must bring the capital compulsorily. Nobody will invite a new partner with a bare hand. You simply come and join with us and you say profit. Nobody will call like this. Everyone invite a partner with a condition to bring a capital. Such capital is written here by cash or bank only in the new partners column. See, this cash or bank is written in new partners capital column, not in old partners column, because it is a capital brought by new partner. That's why it is written in new partners column. Next, goodwill. Goodwill is also given in adjustments. You can find in adjustments. But here you have to understand what is the meaning of goodwill. In next future classes, I will explain you the meaning of goodwill, types of goodwills, and etc. But here, the new partner, while coming into the business, he must bring capital along with the goodwill. This goodwill should be distributed to old partners in their old ratio sometimes, but sometimes in their sacrifice ratio. When problems comes, I will explain you separately, but generally goodwill is distributed among the old partners in old ratio. If sacrifice ratio is given, then goodwill should be distributed to old partners in sacrifice ratio, not in old ratio. Remember, if only old ratio is given, goodwill should be distributed in old ratio. If sacrifice ratio is given, then goodwill should be distributed in sacrifice ratio only. That is, goodwill distributed to two partners. Then, revaluation account. Prior to this account, partners capital account, definitely we should prepare revaluation account. Straight away we cannot come to prepare partners capital account. First we have to prepare revaluation account, then we will come to partners capital account. In revaluation account, if you get profit, I mean total of credit side is more than debit side, the difference is called profit. I am talking about revaluation account. If total of debit side is more when compared to credit side, the difference is called loss. If you get profit in the revaluation account, then it comes here. That is, by revaluation account, such profit should be distributed only to old partners. Profit, old partners. Is it clear? Then, move on to the debit side items. First one, P&L account. See, P&L account do not appear simultaneously under both the sides. I mean, in a single problem, P&L account should not appear both the sides, debit side and as well as credit side. It should appear only in one side. That depends on the balance sheet. I told you, in case if P&L appears under liability side, it should comes under credit side. If P&L appears under asset side in the balance sheet, it comes under debit side. See here, balance sheet, asset side. Same like how you distributed profit here, in the same way you have to distribute P&L in the old ratio here. Then revaluation account. In a single problem, you will not get revaluation twice, I mean two times. If you get revaluation account profit, then it comes under credit side. If we get revaluation account loss, then it comes under debit side. Then it's a time for winding up the account. Now, always assume that almost all the problems you will get more total under credit side than debit side. Total of the credit side, I have written example and I have taken some example value, that is 1 lakh for all the partners. Total of all these items comes 1 lakh. The same 1 lakh I have copied under debit side in the same line. From this 1 lakh, subtract these two values. I have taken for example, from 1 lakh minus 5,000 minus 6,000, the difference is 89,000. Again, from 1 lakh minus 3,000 minus 4,000, the difference is 93,000. Then there is nothing to subtract from Z's column because Z's column is totally blank in debit side. 1 lakh minus 0, it becomes 1 lakh only. So this is how you can prepare partners capital account. Dear students, whatever I have written on the board, maximum these items will come in the problem. Except these, no single adjustment, no single item appears in partners capital account. You can practice this partners capital accounts twice or thrice, because if you once get thorough with the partners capital account, then it is very easy to prepare cash account and remaining balance sheet. But assume one thing, this is a partners capital account for only one case. I told you there are 4 cases based on goodwill. Goodwill bring, retain, goodwill bring withdrawn, goodwill raised retained, goodwill raised withdrawn. For any case, partner's capital account remains same except a slight one adjustment. Except a slight only one adjustment. Remember one thing. For all the cases, maximum items are same. But depends on cases, one goodwill adjustment will differ. Except that no partner's capital account will have extra adjustment than this. And this is about partner's capital account. I will explain you later how to prepare cash or bank account.